Okay, so the big difference between array and array list. So for the array, we always talk about the size. But array list give us two conceptions. One is size, another is capacity. Okay, so the size is the same thing. Okay, how many elements with value. Okay, the capacity is another thing, like how many capacity they have in this array list. Okay, so basically that's like they already set the actual positions there. They can expand, they can shrink. So it's not like array. Once you create this array, the size already be defined and fixed. If you want to extend, you have to find another array, right? To another array with new size, then to copy the original value to the old array, right? But for the array list, it's not because we only define the capacity. This capacity doesn't mean they already fill the value into there. Okay, so which means it's easy, you can extend or you can shrink. All right. So for the array list, we have many different methods. Okay, we can use. Basically, most of the time when we use array list, we use their method. Okay, so in here we will talk about some a different method. Okay, so first method is add. Okay, so this add method which can help us to add the value into array list. Okay, if you compare with array, so we always, for example, int a, right? So int a new int 5. Okay, basically this have 5, right? If we want to access to add one more, you have to be something 0, then 1, then 2, right? But for the array list, okay, we just call the method array. Okay, then you just add into there. So this is come from index from 0 to the end, okay, until you're done. Okay, so another one is add with index. So this help you to add one more, okay, based on the index. Okay, for example, you already have an array list. It's 1, 3, 5. For example, something like this. So index 0, 1, 2. Okay, you can based on the index, you can add into there. Okay, so if you add, here is 1, you want to put is 4. So you just go over there, which change to 4. Right? So for the get one, so it's help you to retrieve the data from array list based on the index. So it's very similar, okay, when we use the array, right? Using the index to retrieve. Okay, then you have another one to help you to set. So all the things when you access, retrieve, reassign the value, we all use method, okay, with the index or index without index, okay, something like this. Another method is the size. Okay, as we said, array list has two different conceptions, size and capacity, right? So for the size, it's only return the value, like actual value, just assigned to the element. Okay, for example, you declare 5 capacity, right? Capacity. Okay, but you only fill with 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, if you call the array list method size. This will return 3, but not 5. Okay, so this gives you actual elements which include the value. Okay, so another one is contain. The contain means is if you want to install a value, if you want to install a value into there, you need to be sure they search this one, okay, and determine whether they exist in your array list or not. Okay, so if it exists, it will return true. Why? If you check with return type of this method, they return with boolean. That means if you contain this element in your array list, will return true. Otherwise, return false. Okay. Another one is remove. So remove method basically do 2 steps. The first step, they will search. Okay, is do something like a contain, right? Search whether this array list contains the object over there. If it's yes, okay, we remove it, okay, and return true. If it's no, we cannot remove this and return false. Right? It's very, very similar, okay, when we use the contain. Okay, sometimes we can use them at the same time using the same logic, right? If you want to do something like do the contains, right? This is another way can help you to do this, right? Then we have another method, add or. Add or is basically they can help you to combine 2 different array lists together, right? So they can help you to start which element, okay, which index to add this new array list. Okay, it's basically something like you already have an array list over here, 0, 1, 2. Okay, if it's 2, they can help you to add this array over here. Okay, so another one is remove or. Okay, so you give this array list, they can help you to remove exactly the array list you want. Okay, and the remove range is basically you give a range, they can remove this type of array. Okay, so for example, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If over here is 1, 2, 4, so it's 1, 2, 4. Okay, so this one can be removed and combined with a new array list. Okay, so once we know that, we have different, we use array list, the new method to create some new the actual case. Okay, so we will talk about in another video.